If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
to throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. He looks underneath and he finds Hyde. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a gain of 5. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14.
The ball carrier.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
The kick is
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks
coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore.
Here's Carson. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle.
Chris Carson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to sling this deep down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Will come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll toss it out to Carson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Wilson, incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And incomplete.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks
coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, Hyde. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First down, a run with Hyde. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
And that's the rookie Javon Kinlaw who got in there to bring him down.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play, first down.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Taking a shot for Samuel. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. And he's got Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Running for it, here's Hyde. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On first down, Wilson. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seattle.
Now Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Hyde. And they snap him short of the 1st. As he can only get to the 20. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to
nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now. but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. He's got his man on the crossing route. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking deep. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup of 38. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Tackle made.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll run with Mostert.
no gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
A 22-yard attempt.
They had the chance to go up 3. They fake it, and now a field goal the other direction. This game's over.
It shows that we're still adjusting to the rule change of a couple of seasons ago about overtime, right?
Yeah.
3 points doesn't win it if it's the first 3 of overtime. So they were thinking touchdown because that does win it. Instead, it backfires, and now they have to go on defense and try and stop it.
From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I'll tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation. Now's their time.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored. That's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators...
And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.